All right. Should be live. Hey, thanks, Golf Buddy. So I kind of went live spur of the moment last time. I figured I'd give everybody a bit of a heads up. But the plan today, I figured we try making some slingshots. Yo, what's up? Welcome aboard. Cheers. I'm still on the coffee. I got the furnace going already, so that's heated up. It takes quite a while, so it's been going for about a half an hour already. Take you over there. I just got some wire sticking out. When that disappears, I stick another piece in there. Oh, it's about gone. Got some wire warming up on my fire. 105 days till spring. Hey, Tina. Welcome in. I got my furnace going about a half hour ago, so stuff's been melting. I just put the wire in and it kind of self-feeds itself. Yeah, so I'm going to do some slingshots. My kid brother's in town, and I want to get a couple made for him to take home and give to my nephew when he goes back. So this is the two designs that I just stole off the internet. I don't really know anything about it, so I just went online and looked for some images with dimensions. So I got that one and that one, and I just kind of copied them. This one I didn't like the bottom, so I put a bit of a swell on it, more of an X style. But the top is the same. So when I cut them out on my CNC, they just come out like this. And then take a bit of sanding, soften the edges a bit, smooth them over. Like that. And then a coat of glue a sprue on there and a bit of plaster. Like so. Now these are ready to go. Hey, Chatter on the Wire. Welcome in, buddy. More live, yeah. I got a couple slingshots I'm going to do. Like I was saying earlier, my brother's in town, and I want to get these done, and so we can bring him home for his nephew to my nephew for Christmas. So I got the furnace going. I started it up. A little piece of wire sticking out there. Oop. There it goes. So I just got to bury these in some sand here. Try and get you guys down here. So I had this box made up for doing bigger pieces, but it was too small for the big stuff. So I cut it off. It used to be like this. I cut it off, made it a bit shorter. And then I put a divider in there and a little base so it doesn't fall over. And then I can get two of these set up in there. There should be enough room. It's hard to film with this laptop, but anyway, I just got to bury these in. I'll pour one. I'm hoping that the heat from this one doesn't transfer over and destroy this foam, because I can only pour one at a time, but it should be fine. I just gotta put some nasty sand in there. Hey, Weldon Carey, welcome in, man. I'm getting ready to do these slingshots. So I'm just going to bury them in the sand here, get them set up. So they'll be in the box. They'll be down in the box like this kind of thing. I'll pour one and then reload the furnace over there. And while that's melting down, we can look at how I kind of made these. I'm just using I went to like a landscape place and just bought fine sifted sand. It's just beach sand basically. It's dry. So with foam casting, the sand acts as the vent, so the gas is going through the dry sand. So you're better off with dry sand. I see guys using like the casting sand, and it can't vent, so all the gases have to come up through the sprue, and it just makes for a fiery mess. But the dry beach sand is the way to go. I'm going to do this one first, so just get it buried in here. The sand definitely stinks after melting so much foam through it. Hey, Scrap It All, what's up, man? How you been? I'm just getting some casting set up. We'll be ready to pour one here in a minute. It's not a very good angle. So there's buried in there. Then I'll vibrate it down, and hold on, let me see if I can set you up better. I just popped my screen off. going to work either. Yeah, okay. I just use the recip saw to shake the sand down. Hey, whiskey woman. Hey, welcome in. Cheers. I tell you. Hey, Miss Canadian Scrapper. I'm just getting ready to make some slingshots. So I like to just trim off the little bit of extra foam that's sticking up. I should have did that. I should have did this before. Now I can't get at it. Like that. Yeah, I just got a little can here. Just put over the and that's it. That's ready to go. So when the metal's done, I got to take this thing inside, but when my crucible's full there, just take it over, dump it in here, fill up the can, and it'll just slowly flow down through the foam. And we should end up with a slingshot. And then I'll move the can over and do this one second. Let's have a look at our metal. Getting pretty full. Drop it in. And it's gone. Grab another piece. I shouldn't really need a full crucible for this slingshot, I don't think, but it's my first time pouring it, so I'm going to load it up full and then see how much I got left over. But Oh yeah, we're spoiled now with tools. I don't know how people used to survive before. Oh, that's getting pretty full to the top there. I'm just gonna let that sit for a few minutes and get up to temperature. I have to figure out somewhere to park you guys for the pour. But yeah, for anybody just coming in, these are the two. So they're just coated in plaster, buried in the sand, with the top sticking out, and then the aluminum should flow down through there and eat that foam away. How do you like my shirt? Mike, what's up? I put on a little apron here, protect the boys. Got some shades. I'm just gonna drag that outside, and then see if I can set you guys up somewhere to see it. Snow, no snow here. Yep. It's not a very good view. We kind of like to be able to get you more overhead. Freaking laptop. Anyway, let's pour it. You see it settling in there? Take it. Yeah, looks like it. Grandpa Kevin, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. So I think that worked. Looked pretty good. Just gonna close the door. Okay. I just gotta reload that furnace again. Hello, Raphael. So it's gonna be a little while for that next one to be ready here. I was just gonna get these ready to go. Sorry for anybody just coming in. This is what they look like when I cut them out on the CNC. And then after a bit of light sanding, you soften the edges a bit. Looks pretty good. Then I just use my scraps to add a sprue on. Some hot glue. I use one with a dual temperature. If you use one that doesn't have dual temperature, it gets too hot and it just melts this stuff. So I'm using like a low temperature. And then I just run a little bead around the edge. Like so. Push her on. Just like that. Yeah, I think this is my favorite one for sure. No, it's no laser. It's pretty old. It's a 12-inch though. This one got like a rounded thing there, so it's not ideal. It's nice to have a flat. It's nice having a flat place to attach this, so when I cut it off, it's just like basically done. Somebody had money, yeah. Stick it on. Just your basic one, Mike. Nothing fancy. Not ready yet. What are you doing with these? These nuts? Got me some gifts for my nephew and my boys. I'm gonna make him a couple. I might have another one down here. But come on, who doesn't love having tools? Spoiling them. Nah, they don't watch my videos. Yeah, my little brother's in town, so I'm gonna try and get these two that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna do for my nephew, and then he can take them home with him when he leaves. Money. I'm unemployed now, Mike. It's rough times. So here's my little coding station. I don't know if any. This is my kind of camera mount. You can go up and down, whatever. but I use it for my dip station now for plastering. Yeah, I'm full-time arborist now, but boss shut it down for the winter, so I'm still kind of on call. If it was like an emergency, like a tree falls on a house or something, we'll be going out. But he's not taking any more jobs till the spring, so I got to try and find something to do all winter. My first time in a while, but try to get is that better? No snow yet. No, won't be long. Oh, get my stickers in there. Lazy boss, yeah. Look, I use some copper wire. That's how rich I am. Look, using copper wire. Amazing. So I just poke that through there and make a little hook. Lower my thing down there. Come on over, bud. Yeah. All right. So the plaster, you don't need much, just a thin layer. It helps. Um, it kind of like it really locks in the surface finish. And if you don't use it, you tend to get like because I'm casting with dry sand, real fine dry sand. So if you cast without that little coating, the sand tends to stick into the aluminum, and you end up with this real gnarly finish. Hey Woody, what's up, buddy? Yeah, like it makes a big difference. Let me see if I got one actually. Check that out. Gnarly. This is like one of the first castings I ever did. My brother carved it, and we didn't coat it or anything, and we didn't vibrate the sand. Sand was loose, so you could see if your sand's loose, you tend to get this blowout on the corners. But you get a lot of sand stuck into the aluminum. So it's a little bit of a coating just makes all the difference. But then I got a bucket here with just some soapy water. And then this is just drywall plaster, pre-mixed stuff from Home Depot that I add a bunch of water to and mix it up so it's a little more thin. So I use the soapy water first. I guess it kind of breaks the surface tension so the plaster lays down a lot better, especially in the details. It's probably not a big deal for this guy, but it's just a habit. And then I'm just dunking it in there like that a couple times. Pretty easy. Hang it up, let it dry, and then once it's dry, I'll dunk it again a second time. So yeah, the soapy water helps the plaster like lay down, get into the corners and stuff a lot better. But that's it. Pretty easy. These anyway, like if I'm casting something, like a stool top or something with more detail, and I want to lay them flat usually and let the plaster settle down into the details. So yeah, you definitely you have to let them dry. So I won't cast these for at least a day or two. So like the ones that are in the box there, they've been sitting on my fireplace mantle all night, so they're dry as they can be. So yeah, that's that. And then bury them in the sand. Get your metal molten. So it's been a pretty big like learning experience for me, but to go from this kind of level of work. No, I just use I don't know what you call it, kitchen and bath, like mold resistant stuff. But the awesome thing about foam casting is you can make any shape. You don't have to remove it from the mold. Like the guys that are packing sand, they take their flask apart, remove the thing, put it back together. Where foam, you can make any shape you want. So like this is 5 layers. I cut 5 different layers. You see them there and glued them together. So there's voids in behind, right? the tree is like, you couldn't pack that in sand and take it out and cast it, right? But because it's foam, one piece, it doesn't matter, which is awesome. And then like this guy I cast, this is just a head from the dollar store. And I put a big old receiver on it so I could stick it in my truck. And I put a light in his eye. And then like, this is one I cast for my boy Ben. So it's a solid piece. You can see the sprue. I just connected it, poured it down like that. I just got to cut this top piece off and kind of a pencil holder. And like this one, Luke, UKE. So one piece pencil holder. But yeah, that's okay. You can see my ready for some more metal over there. Or these guys are my favorite. Little dollar store foamies. This guy. You just bury that in the sand and then pour it in there. And mute? Am I muted? You guys hear me? No? Okay. I'm just going to finish topping up this guy. We'll be ready to pour, and then in a few minutes I'll be able to pull them out and see if they worked out. It's melting fast. It's my little wire stripping station. I put my aluminum wire on there and heat it up. Makes the insulation nice and soft, and then you just slick it right off with a knife, no problem. It's getting full. I was thinking of maybe casting some of these guys in copper or brass or something, but I want to do aluminum first so I could see how much volume I need to melt, because I can't. This furnace is not good for filling up to the top with like copper. It just can't do it. Whereas the aluminum melts so easy, you can fill it right up. So if I only need half a crucible of copper to make one of those things, then I'll try doing one in copper or brass, yeah, or aluminum bronze. Like I tried to cast this with aluminum bronze, but I just didn't have enough material. Where I made them with aluminum, no problem. Gold, yeah, there you go. I need Mike's money for that. This one I poured, I didn't quite have enough. You see right here, it's kind of short pour. Yeah. I don't know what to do while we wait for that. I got to get like StreamYard so I can have some people up to entertain. Oh, it's getting pretty full. I think I'm going to call that good. Just let it heat up fully. Drink a beer. Oh. I'm going to cast that, and then I'm going to crack a beer. My wife got me an advent calendar. It's like a different beer for every day. There's a little bit of time you could wait, especially with aluminum. Aluminum doesn't tend to freeze up quite as fast as like a brass. Brass is like take it out and pour it. You don't really have much time for sure. From my experience, anyway, probably because I'm having a hard time getting brass hot enough to be like to have any extra. It's like basically I can barely get it there. So when I made the branding irons, when I made these branding irons, I had a hard time just getting that much brass to temperature. But yeah, I did a test run with my mixer yesterday as well. So, hey, boss, welcome in. So we can look at that in a bit, but the mixer worked out really well for cleaning up some horseshoes. There's a monster cast that did. A crib board, but I got it screwed up a bit there, so I wasn't happy with it. Ended up doing it again. But it's pretty awesome. T-Rex Slings, welcome in. Just getting ready to pour another slingshot here. So we got poured one here about half an hour ago. So I already poured one. Actually, I got to pull this can off and move it over and get ready, and we'll pour the second one. See if I can get this off. Oh. I don't want to slip off of there. Oh, it's coming. There it is. I'm just using this was like a spray paint can, and I cut it so it's nice and thin and smooth, and I could take it off and reuse it. Because I'm normally using like soup cans, but you're a one-time shot. Just got to get a bit of sand to put around here. Okay, I think that's ready. I'm just going to throw my apron on, and then we'll pour this one. It's hot. There we go. It's taking it. It's taking it. Nice. So that looked like it worked pretty good. You get a little bit of fire at first because there's a little tiny bit of foam sticking out of the sand. So when the metal comes in, it melts it off, and that little piece floats on top and burns off and makes a bunch of fire. But usually, once it starts pushing down into the foam under the sand, ideally you don't get any fire coming back out of the foam, right? But sometimes you do. Sometimes it does happen where you, especially if you go with a real thick coating or a sand, guys using sand with clay in it or something, that it can't vent. Or even that box, the box I'm using, I made them like tall and thin. I was trying to cast like those huge, trying to cast big pieces like this down in that thin box, and it just couldn't vent properly. So good for the small stuff. Yeah, I know the glasses. I think the most important thing is just the glasses. Like, you get a bit of metal on your skin, it's gonna hurt, but you get it in your eye, you're going to be freaking blind. Yeah. So a few minutes and let that second one stiffen up, and we'll be ready to see how we did. I just need to grab a bucket of water so I can quench them down, cool them off when they come out. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I think I grabbed the wrong one yesterday. I grabbed the fourth, but it's the third. Look at that. Peach bud. Nice. I'm just waiting for that bucket to fill up in there. Solange. Yeah, it's peachy. Peach beer, yeah. My first time. The wife put that together. She just grabbed like however many 25 random beers and wrapped them up for me. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, man. She knows me too well. Let's check it out. Just need some drips. There's the first one. Half-inch aluminum. That second one should be good to go too now. There it is. And then the plaster just flakes off. See that? You see, end up with a real nice finish. And you don't have a bunch of sand stuck in it. Yeah, there's the second one. No, not my design. I don't really know anything about slingshots. I just went on. Let me close the door. Bands. I've been planning on doing this for a long time. Yeah, Knuckles. Hey, Scrap It All. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I bought these bands on Amazon in March of 2020. They're kind of weak. They're just like little. I just wanted to make them for the kids anyway, so they're like. But yeah, Knuckles. I'm surprised he's not here, but there you go, Mike. I could use some of those. Actually, I want to make like a beanbag launcher for tree work. So we take like a beanbag with a fine line on it, and normally we just throw it up in the tree, and it goes up around a branch, and then you can pull a heavier rope up. But I want to make like a big slingshot for really launching it up there. Something I've been thinking about. Yeah, I don't know a lot about slingshots, but I started watching Knuckles there again, and he's been getting into it, and I was like, oh man, I need to make some for my kids too. So, but that's it. I just got to cut that off right there. You get a little bit of oxidation on there. Holy smokes. I've been watching videos of guys like, man, unreal how accurate you can be. It's impressive. Potato cannon, yeah. Yeah, I always had the kind of crossman where you grab it and it have like a fold down brace that you put your arm through, and then it had like the big, the bands are up here, and you. Anyway, let me cut this off here real quick and hit it with a wire wheel. Get this oxidization off it. A little leftover metal, not a lot. DeWalt Portaband is the thing is awesome. Sling darts. Hey, Mark, what's up? Just finished doing this little guy. I gotta polish that up a bit, but I just cast them, yeah. Been going for an hour now. I've been wanting to make a base plate for this so I could stick it in my vise, but pop it in there. That would happen on street. A little grabby. dented it and shot across the floor. This is what I use for my toenails. I need to grind that, but I'll do that later. Plug in. Me, you know, I'm not. No, I don't have anywhere near enough hours to get monetized. I'm like, I think I got like 2,000 maybe in the last year. But, yeah, Mike, cheers. Thanks for coming. If you're live, I'll definitely come by later. I'm going to shut her down here in a bit anyway. We're an hour and 15. But yeah, they worked out good. I did this one and this one. Ooh. Oh, you're not leaving. Okay. Yeah, like I had I was getting pretty close, and then over the last like year and a half, poof, she just sank. I haven't put much into my channel either, so but I want to kind of weigh this thing and see how much because if I was going to do it in copper, I can kind of figure out how much copper I need. So basically like 3 times the weight. Streaming vertically. Oh, for people like using their phones. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It's like, it'd be nice for sure, but what do you guys think? Any guesses? Wait. $237. 274. Good guess. Oh, how many ounces is that? 237. That's got to be 8.5 ounce. So 237. That crucible does about a pound, around 500 grams of aluminum pretty comfortably. So I need 237, about half a crucible to do it, which I think I could do in copper in that thing. So I think I'm going to try that. Not today, but Yeah, I like it. It's like pretty good. I'm not sure about this one. I think I didn't have any dimensions. It feels kind of. It might be too wide. I don't know. It's not too bad, but it's too big for a kid's hand. Thumb brace like this, like that. Or, yeah. But you could see the where I glued the sprue on. So I just need to cut this on 2 angles maybe, and then sand it over. Hey, electronic scrapper, welcome in. We just did a couple slingshots. It's kind of crazy. I went on like Etsy there. I'm like, people selling slingshot like that for $100 made out of aluminum. I mean, that sounds crazy to me, but anyway, I'm gonna get a few ready for my kids and for my nephews and stuff, and then I don't know. I got to find something to do all winter. I've been thinking about doing like a Etsy store, so I might do a few and throw up there. It's kind of, I mean, it's pretty popular, I think, thing, right? I wouldn't be able to charge anybody $100. I'd feel too bad. But yeah, I don't know. I'm digging this one. I think this is I have no shooting experience. I don't know any different really, right? So, but this just feels like a nice little shooter. Like, plus this, symmetry. I got some bands. I'm not sure how to put them on. I think you just. I don't have any like. I got some rubber bands I thought I could use to try and tie it on there. Wrap and tuck. I did watch a video, so I think I could fold that over now. Like that. Then I need some way to. Oh, it broke. Need some way to get that underneath there. Yeah. Okay. I got a piece of wire. Ooh. It's my first time ever doing this, so I did watch a video, so I guess I'm an expert now. Now, what do you poke that through there somehow? Like that. Oop. All right. Okay, I need something to shoot. Maybe this can. I just got some little rocks. Third time? Third time's a charm. Like that. Dude. 10 times. Mark doesn't have much faith in me. Oh, that was a little low. A little right. I got a little dent in my door now. It's probably not the best place to be shooting. Man, right again. Yeah, my aim's not the best. I kind of feel like I got to keep going now until I hit it. I've been hitting here. I got lots of rocks, Mike. This is what I was been using in my cement mixer to tumble those horseshoes. That's probably the problem. If I had some round ammo, would have hit it no problem. It's these rocks. See, 5. How many did I shoot? 4. So this is 9. 10. Hold on, I need some beer. That's the problem too. Maybe it's the peach beer. Ooh. Yeah, nice. Walmart. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got the. Is that right? Like that. Well, how about that? That was pretty fun. I like it. Like I say, I bought these. I bought these in like. I went back on my Amazon. It was March of 2020. I bought these, so I've been planning on doing this for a long time. But I think it's beautiful. Ricochet, yeah. When you tie the bands on, there needs to be no twist. Oh. I think that's. This one probably has a twist. I'm not sure. Yeah, see? That one has a twist in it. The one here on this side. Or is that good? Yeah, I got this one I could do. I got another one of that one ready. Another one of this. So both should look exactly the same pulling back. Uh, anyway, this one I'm gonna give this one and these two I'm giving to my nephew Logan, so he can watch this video later someday. But these are for my nephew Logan, so love you, buddy. Hope you had a good Christmas. And then I got some other ones I'm gonna do for my boys. I kind of want to fire this one, but I don't think it's too big for a kid. It's definitely too big for a kid. But I'm gonna get the. I'm probably gonna make a few more of these, and yeah, it's fun. Well, yeah, the mixer. I ran my mixer yesterday. So I threw the horseshoes in the mixer just with this gravel here, just gravel. And oh, buddy, you made it. You missed all the fun. There's Knuckles. He's the guy that inspired this video today. He's been doing casting and stuff. So look, buddy. Oh. Half inch. Here's the second one I did. So, this is kind of like your number 3, similar. And then your number 10, kind of. I just grabbed a sketch off the internet. I didn't know how to dimension it, but I think I made it a bit too wide. So I was trying to make it for a kid too, right? But I think that's a little too big for a kid. But it's pretty good it's not too bad for like me. But my kid's got every Nerf gun there is, so I can't give him any more Nerf guns. But yeah, anyway, just talking about that cement mixer, because I've been the wife's been asking me to do her like horseshoe projects, right? So like this wine rack I made the other day, and I've been throwing my horseshoes in the fire just to kind of try and burn some of the crap off them and whatnot. So they come out of the fire looking like that. So I just fired them into the cement mixer with some gravel. And then after an hour, they were looking like this. Not too bad. A little dusty, but. And then 2 hours. They kind of like almost every nail came out of them. So pretty good. Yeah, it worked pretty good. I got to do some tweaks to it. I think I've been finding all the horseshoes are like riding up at the top of the mixer, kind of above the gravel. So I kind of need to be able to tip it down a little more. And then so I think I'm going to make a lid so I'm able to tip it more sideways. And then water. Why'd I fire them? I don't know, just to heat them up. And this is what they look like when I first get them. Kind of nasty. They don't smell like horse shit, but I've been firing them just to kind of, I figured it'd help knock some of the stuff off maybe, but it doesn't do much. You think water? Will they rust again though if you take them out? Surface flash? I don't know. Hey, thanks for coming, T-Rex, man. like I say, the slingshot I just got into because of Knuckles there, but I like doing casting and welding and stuff, messing around. This is kind of my little invention. I've been doing a little production on. Little magnetic arborist vise, which I think there's a market for. I've sold a couple locally, but that's why I was kind of thinking of making an Etsy store and trying to sell those. But slingshots are pretty fun too. Actually, Mike, I got a bunch of chainsaw chains. I'm wondering the best way to get the oil off them. Boil them. Oh, I got a few guys. Oh, where'd he go? I'm just trying to add a couple moderators here. Yeah, I got like half a milk crate full of old wore-out chainsaw chains. I've been wanting to like lay them all flat and weld it into like a side tabletop or something, and then maybe fill it with resin. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna probably bounce too. I don't know. Powdered grease or warm works. I wish I had like stream areas I could have some people up and kind of talk about stuff. I don't really know how to keep this going much longer. But yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, I got it. Free streamer, give you some hours. Make an account. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Try and get some people up, hang out. Good night, Alan Mac. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna log off here too. I think I might cut a few more of these. Here's my foamy from the CNC. There's my chainsaw vices. And I did three of these guys over here. On this side. And here's the other one here. Yeah. I gotta go practice. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Cheers. Yeah, hopefully I try and catch up. A lot of you guys are always going live, so I was trying to catch up with you guys, but so get some Walmart ammo, yeah. But then I won't have anything to blame but myself. See you guys.